Hi, thanks for tuning in to my webinar. So my name is Lita Doolan. I've written over 200 theatre reviews and I've performed at many Edinburgh Fringes and I love theatre. But what I'm here today to share with you, if you have about 10-15 minutes to spare with me, is to demonstrate or convince you that writing a theatre review of something you've enjoyed can connect your ideal audience, your tribe, to your deeper creative work or your more personal creative work. So maybe you're a writer, you have an ebook, or you're an artist, you have visual art to share, or maybe you are a theatre practitioner, you act, you direct, and you might not have thought of writing a theatre review before, but it's a great way to bring traffic to your creative work. As long as you stay in your authentic self and review the show honestly with your own style, then anyone who is enjoying your reviews is going to be much more open to other offerings you have to share. And of course, when you've got a collection of reviews that you can share, you have a valuable product for showing people what they can do in a particular city, or tips for about a touring theatre show of a particular style, maybe historic theatre. You can collect emails and people's contact details with their permission who have an interest in those niche topics. So you're building up people who are connecting to your work that you can contact. So a few basics on writing a theatre review, because it's easy. If you love to go and see something live, you're just conveying this through an easy structure. First of all, after you've rung the box office to get your tickets sorted, you already have, if you've asked a few questions, the running time. Is there an interval? Any cast changes? Where has the show performed previously? Where's it going next? And how long is it there for? That's about a paragraph. You may shrink that down if you have other interesting things to say, but you're already on your way. Then if you can go online and check the information about the show or get a show program beforehand, then you're already in tune with who is directing it, who wrote it, the cast. You'll already have an idea of the costumes if there are some pictures online, and you get a feeling for the story that's going to be told. This is so important because very often with new work, the title of the show doesn't always represent what it's going to be like. It could be the most harrowing drama, but with the modern styles we have today, it might not be obvious from the title. And if you're going to the theatre with your grandmother, or alternatively a first date, perhaps that wouldn't be what you want to see. So a hint about the story. Some people do give the ending away in reviews. I'm not up for that because people are going to spend a lot of money on the show, and very often that's part of the delight, to be in the room with other people to experience the story unfolding. And even classics like the Agatha Christie The Mousetrap and Chekhov's Ivanov, I went with my mom to see them. I didn't want her to know the ending, and it's a big ending for both of them. And so just think of that. Would you want someone that you care about to know the ending before you reveal it in your review? So getting on to an outline of the story, we're then going to move on to your experience of the show. So during the interval, jot down, how did the show start? What was on stage? Are the costumes traditional or modern? Are the cast working together like an ensemble? Or is one actor really standing out? Is there original music? Is it sad or happy? There are some basics. You can drill down a bit deeper if you want to. What is the style of the lighting? Is it narrative? Is it moving with the story? Or is it very abstract, experimental? and then go back, enjoy the show, and at the end, then how do you feel? What are you walking away thinking? Have your ideas been challenged by this show? Are you stood at the bus stop singing a song? Which character stood in your mind? What was the most powerful idea? So that's really over to you about how the show has left you, what is alive for you, and would you see it again? Would you recommend it? And then a way to really connect your authentic voice at the end is to put a humorous twist or a tragic twist, something that really takes your reader somewhere memorable. End it in a way they're going to remember your review. So once you've done your review, you can publish it on your own website and benefit from stronger Google Analytics about who's looking at your site and who perhaps may be part of a launch for your own creative work later. Or if you publish it on someone else's theatre blogs, of which there are some very professional sites now, and you'll be well on your way to classing yourself as a theatre critic as you get published on those. They give you the benefit of allocating you 2 free tickets usually, which also means hospitality and also a way to network with other people in your field. So that's one option there versus having your own website. You could read out your review as part of your podcast, or you could also tweet a tiny little teaser as you come home on the bus. But the trick is to get that review published by midnight that night, simply because this gives you the best opportunity to be the first and get the most traffic to your site, because the earlier the review goes up, the more people are going to find it. So it's a little bit of a race. And my maximum, I got 1,900 hits on a review within 8 hours of publishing it. I think that's quite good. That's not bad at all. And also, if you're reviewing a classic, then the reviews go up continually, the hits go up continually over time, because very often they're done for school projects, or it's a revisited work, or people just want to find out. And also the theatre company is very often quoting reviews if they've found them useful. So there are some ideas, and if you want to market your review, get it out there. Don't forget to use links if it's appropriate on StumbleUpon, Reddit, Dig, Delicious, and also I've been trying recently scoop.it, which is great. It may be, if it's more of a sort of topical issue, then Medium might work too. And another way to connect your readers to your review is using the live medium of Instagram. That's coming up now. They're just rolling that out, or live Facebook. So you can show your followers as you go into the theatre, perhaps get a little interview with somebody about it as well, with a few quotes, and they can get a full 3-dimensional experience of it via your review and through being there too. So just some different ideas to market it. Obviously, you can also tweet it and put the name of the theatre tweet handle in the tweet. And also, if there's a theatre company involved, put that in there as well. And don't forget, it's not just theatre that you can review. It's live music, stand-up comedy, ballet, flamenco, anything. You know, it's a real, whatever you feel passionate about, whatever you feel authentic about, that's what we're looking for. You can share that passion, and then the people that connect to your writing are the same that are going to connect to your creative work. So let me know how that lands with you, and I'm going to look forward to connecting with you again with some more tips about how you can bring alive the cultural diversity that is surrounding us. Get more people into theatres is the name of the game, and at the same time give yourself that career boost, that added string to your bow as being a theatre critic and then a writer, because the two are hand in hand and they grow symbiotically as you offer so much value to people and they become connected to your authentic style and your work, hopefully going to attract the right tribe. Because remember, you can set boundaries on who your customers and followers, I guess, are. That you want people that are going to feed you and support the work that you want to do. So just a minute to breathe into what is authentically there in this moment here before we end. And I think for me, it's optimism. I think, yeah, it's just optimism at the moment. And that's quite sort of steady, that's staying with me. So share what's there for you too. I'd love to know. And whatever you're up to, I hope you enjoy some great art. Do follow, and we'll talk again soon. So here's to you and your great success.